Ladies and gentlemen, car lovers, off-road fanatics, and fans of Toyota's timeless machines, welcome back to the Bike Alex. Today, we have something absolutely historic and electrifying to talk about. After decades of silence, Toyota has finally revived one of its most legendary nameplates, the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40, reborn for 2026. This isn't just another SUV release, it's a resurrection of an icon that once conquered deserts, jungles, and mountains all over the world. The FJ40 was a machine that defined reliability and adventure from the 1960s to the 1980s. And now, Toyota is bringing it back, but with a modern twist, blending heritage design, cutting-edge technology, and raw capability. So, buckle up, because in this video, we're going to dive deep into the history, design, engine options, off-road features, interior, technology, price expectations, and why the 2026 FJ40 is already being called a future legend. A brief history, the original FJ40. Before we jump into the new model, let's rewind for a second. The original Land Cruiser FJ40 launched in the 1960s and quickly became one of the most recognized off-roaders in the world. It was Toyota's answer to the Jeep CJ and Land Rover Defender, designed for military, agricultural, and adventure use. Known for its boxy styling, bulletproof straight-six engine, and ladder frame durability, the FJ40 was sold globally and became especially popular in Africa, the Middle East, South America, and Australia. Farmers, explorers, and even armies trusted the FJ40 because it was simple, rugged, and unstoppable. The FJ40 wasn't about luxury, it was about trust. And that trust built Toyota's reputation for reliability worldwide. Why bring it back in 2026? Now, the big question, why revive the FJ40 in 2026? Toyota knows the world has changed. SUVs are everywhere, but most have gone soft, urban, and luxury-focused. Yet, there's still a strong demand for authentic off-roaders, vehicles that prioritize toughness over touchscreen gimmicks. That's why brands like Ford revived the Bronco, and why the Jeep Wrangler still thrives. Toyota realized, it's time to bring back their legend, the Land Cruiser FJ40, to compete head-on with these modern off-roaders. And not just compete, but set a new benchmark. Exterior design, a retro-modern masterpiece. Let's talk about the first thing you'll notice, the design. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40 is a beautiful blend of past and present. Toyota's designers kept the boxy silhouette of the original but added futuristic detailing. Front fascia. Round LED headlights pay homage to the 1960s version, framed by a bold, retro grille with the classic Toyota lettering instead of the modern badge. Body shape. Short overhangs, squared-off fenders, and a tall stance make it look rugged and ready for trails. Roof options. Just like the old days, it comes with a removable hardtop, soft top, and even a 2-door or 4-door option. Wheels. 17-inch and 18-inch alloy options, wrapped in aggressive off-road tires. Color choices. Toyota has brought back vintage colors like Sandstorm Beige, Olive Green, Heritage Blue, and Classic White, alongside modern metallics. In short, the FJ40 looks like a time machine on wheels, familiar to enthusiasts but futuristic enough to capture new fans. Powertrain options, old soul, new heart. Now, the heart of the beast, what's under the hood? Toyota knows enthusiasts wanted power, but also demanded eco-friendly options. So, the 2026 FJ40 comes with multiple choices. 2.4L turbocharged hybrid from the Tacoma and Land Cruiser Prado. Around 330 horsepower and excellent torque. Balanced for efficiency and everyday use. 3.5L twin-turbo V6 hybrid max. Over 420 horsepower, tuned for maximum performance. Perfect for enthusiasts who want Wrangler, Rubicon and Bronco Raptor levels of fun. All-electric version FJ40 EV. Toyota confirmed a solid-state battery EV version with about 400 km range. Instant torque for rock climbing and trail conquering. Every version is paired with Toyota's advanced 4x4 system, low-range gearbox, locking differentials, and crawl control. This means no matter what engine you choose, the FJ40 remains a true off-road machine. Off-road features, built for the wild. Let's be clear, this isn't some mall crawler. The new FJ40 is built for the wild. Ladder frame chassis, just like the original, but reinforced with modern steel. Ground clearance, around 10.5 inches, with approach and departure angles rivaling the Jeep Wrangler. Crawl control and multi-terrain select, automatically adjusts throttle and braking on sand, mud, rocks, and snow. Locking differentials, front, center, and rear locks for maximum traction. Water fording, over 31 inches, perfect for river crossings. Winch and recovery points, factory installed options for serious adventurers. Toyota didn't just make this SUV look tough, they made it unstoppable. Interior, rugged yet modern. Step inside, and you'll find the perfect balance of heritage and technology. Dashboard, a simple, upright design with grab handles and chunky switches, inspired by the 1960s FJ40. Infotainment, a large 12.3-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Toyota's new AI assistant. Materials, durable, water-resistant fabrics for the base trims, and premium leather for higher models. Utility, fold-flat rear seats for extra cargo, and rubberized flooring for easy cleaning. Retro touches, round air vents, heritage badging, and exposed bolts to remind you this is still an adventure tool, not just a luxury cruiser. Toyota nailed the balance. This is an SUV you can hose down after a muddy trail, but still daily drive in comfort. Technology and safety, smart meets strong. Of course, it's 2026, so the FJ40 comes loaded with smart features. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, and pre-collision assist. 360-degree camera with off-road mode, showing tire placement and terrain. Over-the-air updates for infotainment and off-road software. Digital trail maps integrated with GPS and offline support. Emergency satellite communication for when you're far from civilization. This SUV doesn't just take you places, it keeps you safe while doing it. Trims and variants, something for everyone. Toyota knows the FJ40 fan base is diverse, so they're offering multiple trims. Base adventure trim, affordable, rugged, minimal tech, pure off-road focus. Heritage edition, retro paint, classic wheels, and throwback interior styling. Overland edition, roof rack, camping gear, water storage, built for explorers. Performance edition, twin-turbo hybrid V6, sports suspension, and aggressive styling. EV edition, silent, clean, but just as powerful. This makes the FJ40 appealing to purists, adventurers, families, and eco-conscious drivers alike. Price and launch date. Now, let's talk numbers. While Toyota hasn't given final pricing yet, experts predict. Base trim, around $35,000 minus $38,000. Mid-trims, Heritage Overland, around $45,000 minus $55,000. Performance Hybrid and EV, around $60,000 minus $70,000. The launch is expected in late 2025, with deliveries beginning in early 2026. Competition, how it stacks up. So, how does the new FJ40 stack up against rivals? Jeep Wrangler. The FJ40 is more reliable and refined, but Jeep has deeper customization.